Well, let me tell you about my first Jaguar. First Jaguar is 1964. I went down to the Fender factory on Fender Avenue there in Fullerton, and Leo let me pick it off of the line. So I just kind of watched them being built, and there was a candy apple red one that came through, and I said, wow, that's it. We picked it out, went home, and we went to our recording studio down in Los Angeles and recorded our second album with it, Surfaris Play, and that sort of started the whole idea of the deep Fender sound for the Surfaris right there. Well, Wipeout was basically written in December of 1962. We went to Cucamonga, California, all going there thinking that we were going to record our A-side, which was Surfer Joe. I put everything in my 56 Ford pickup, all of our drums and amps that we had at the time. We showed up in this ghost town. It's an old shoe store. Wood, the windows were all blocked out, and it was just dark and dank. It was on a December evening in '62. So we opened the door, and it creaks open like Inner Sanctum. It goes, you know, and we're opening the door, looking in. We're just a bunch of 15-year-old kids, so we didn't know what we were getting into. Set up our equipment, and Paul Buff, the recording engineer, says, okay, hit it. So we played Surfer Joe, got through the vocal and everything, and he says, hey boys, you need a second song for your 45. And we said, well, we've never written a song before. And he says, well, it's time. So Ronnie Wilson starts hitting the drum beat that has been heard around the world for the last 50 years. I said, I better put some chords to this thing, so I started hitting some power chords, and Jim Fuller, Pat Conley started playing some rhythm and some lead and bass over it, and we played it once, and then he says, okay, do it again. We played it again, and he says, okay, play it again. We played it the third time, and he says, okay, we got it. Went, okay. We didn't even know what it sounded like. We just played it, and then he says, what are you going to call it? And we said, well, let's think of some titles, and we started kicking around some words and came up with the word Wipeout. And he said, why don't we have a sound in the beginning of it like a busting surfboard and a guy flying over the falls, like wiping out. And so our manager, just out of the blue, yells out this laugh and throws Wipeout on the end of it. And we cracked the board. He yelled the Wipeout laugh on the mic, and it was done. Wipeout is just an international song, and today it's really bigger than it ever was. It's been top 30, it's number 2 or number 3 on the top best summer all-time sales and played songs of the world. So it's just an awesome experience, and it goes on today.